Hello and welcome to our tutorial on vocal compression. It's very much a matter of taste how you want them to fit within your track. Some styles prefer there to be very little dynamics and have a really squashed vocal, and some want to retain the dynamic range to keep that sound more natural. Here we've just got a generic vocal sample. The waveform suggests it has already been compressed as the dynamics are pretty level, but we're going to level it out some more and show you the techniques today. Firstly, let's have a quick listen to see what we're dealing with here.
Catch your breath in your sleep now. Don't whisper, it's too loud. Live every beat per moment.
Here we've got Ableton's own compressor. This is actually one from Ableton 8. If you have an old project, you can save a preset of it here. The reason we've done this is because Ableton's new one no longer has these three options. These FF1 and FF2 stand for feed forwards 1 and 2. The reason we have chosen this is because it gives quite a fast response to the way the actual compressor works. Some of the key elements of compressing vocal would be to have quite a short attack time, maybe between 1 and 3 milliseconds, and generally a medium to slowish release around 250 to 350 milliseconds. It depends on the track though. Sometimes you want it quicker, sometimes you want it slower, so try experimenting with the auto release mode. Other settings we've used here are a soft knee, so instead the gain reduction is more gradual and gentle. We've also put the look ahead to the quickest here, 10 milliseconds. So again, with the feed forward 1, it can anticipate what's coming into the processor before it actually arrives. It's quite subtle, but the effect we've had here, let's have a listen. Here we've got the uncompressed.
Thousands and thousands of miles and your steps won't die. Home is so very far, but you're walking and walking and walking with your head held high. Yeah, time is all we are.
And now compressed.
Thousands and thousands of miles and your steps won't die. Home is so very far, but you're walking and walking and walking with your head held high. Yeah, time is all we are.
So as you can see, it's quite subtle, but as the singer starts singing louder, you get more gain reduction. So what we're doing essentially is making the quiet parts louder and the loud parts quieter. We thought this would be suitable for this kind of voice because it's quite close mic'd and it brings out the breathiness in her voice. It's also quite important what type of compressor you use. We know this can be quite confusing as there's so many options. One of the most popular for vocals is an old hardware compressor called the LA2A by Teletronics, now made by Universal Audio, and we've got this waves emulation of it here. So let's just hear what it sounds like with this compressor on.
Thousands and thousands of miles and your steps won't die. Home is so very far, but you're walking and walking and walking with your head held high. Yeah, time is all we are.
The reason we're showing this is because it works differently to the feed-forward type compressor or solid-state circuitries, which are very fast and clean sounding. The LA2A has become more popular because it uses electro-optical feedback, which works a lot slower and is less linear, and it creates quite a natural sound. And people often say it sounds warmer and gives more character. If you have an opto setting on your compressor, such as the one in Logic, then try this, as it is based on this design. So again, it's all about context. It depends what kind of sounds you want to achieve for your vocals, whether you want it quite clean and just a gentle bit of leveling, or whether you want to squash the hell out of it, or if you want to just give it a bit of character as well. That's all for today on vocal compression, guys. Thanks for watching.